their career goals. So,
is this something y'all have done often every year, or is this a kind of a once in a time initiative?
this is an annual event that we do every year. However, this year we are ramping up a little bit insofar as making sure that people are aware of better health practices, but also offering a little bit more for the community, such as Wynn Job Center and things of that nature.
When you talk about that, I mean, like this is something you do every year. Do you think it is catching on? People are kind of embracing those healthy lifestyle practices that you kind of are out there?
I really do, and that's very important because awareness is everything. It starts there, right?
Yeah.
And also these things are free, so there's no money associated with this.
All right, that's always a good thing. Okay, where will this event be, and what kind of time frame do you want people to show up?
It will be at 332 the North Main Street at the Yazoo City Triangle Cultural Center. It's going to start at 10 a.m. And last to 2 p.m. In addition to these services, we're also going to have a little fun, food and drinks for our people, and also a little dance-off too for the young and old.
Okay. Competing in the dance-off?
Maybe. We'll see.
All right, you'll have to come out and see Jose do that. All right, it's going to be the Community Day Health Initiative Program. Again, as he said, Yazoo City Triangle Cultural Center is going to be going on out there. If you want more information, you can call the number on your screen, 601-942-9670, or you can email Jose, josedjohnson@yahoo.com. Again, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
All right. Coming up on Midday, Run Up for Downs, a special benefit for the Little Lighthouse in Central Mississippi Down Syndrome Society. We're back after this.
Now, your first alert weather with meteorologist Paul Williams.
We're looking at all kinds of sunshine for today, and that's a good thing considering the torturous weather that we had to deal with from yesterday. We're at 64 degrees right now, winds out of the northwest at about 6 miles per hour, 41% relative humidity. Now, you take a look at some of the rainfall totals from just 24 hours ago. Right about this time, just yesterday, we were just dealing with those storms beginning to race through our area, and so we had received nearly an inch of rain for us in the Meridian area already. 2 inches of rain that was actually falling in the Hattiesburg region. So we have fast falling showers or fast falling rainfall, and we had over 1/4 inch of rain for us actually in the Jackson area. Here's where we stand right now. We're holding at 64 degrees in Jackson, 64 as well in Natchez, holding at 63, just a little bit cooler in Vicksburg, 66 in Macomb, 65 degrees in Hattiesburg, and winds right now moving, swirling a bit actually, out of the south in Greenville at 6 miles per hour. But out of the northwest in Jackson at 6 miles per hour, and then out of the north directly for us in Hattiesburg at about 9 miles per hour, and no significant gusts at this particular moment. Visibility totally clear up. Now, we had a little problem with visibility earlier for today, so we kind of check and take a look at that. Now, here's a look at what's happening with the latest of precipitation. We're expecting for the scattered showers to continue to move across the East Coast and moving off of the Mid-Atlantic region and starting to target, actually, believe it or not, the southern New England states where we're seeing those scattered showers and that rain right now, staying pretty active in that part of the country, and it looks like they're going to just have to deal with that for an extended period of time. Here's a little closer view of what we're talking about. You see those isolated cells racing into the northeast and not changing over into ice or snow, so that's actually a good thing. Now we go down a little bit further and we travel down along that entire line of scattered showers and thunderstorms. It still caused problems for the folks in the Carolinas and portions of Florida, but now even they have a respite from the strong storms. As far as airport delays are concerned, not seeing any at the major airports. Everybody moving right on schedule for today as a result of that. And so you take a look at the current conditions. We're at 64 degrees in Jackson, 59, for example, in Birmingham, 67 Baton Rouge, and we're going to stay actually pretty much clear for tonight. We're going to drop back to 46 degrees under mainly clear skies for Jackson, as well as Birmingham, and pretty close to that in Shreveport, enjoying mainly clear skies. And here's the reason why. High pressure system and control of the weather pattern, and it's going to start moving a little bit further to the north, so the winds will start shifting a little bit. Instead of the northwest, they'll be shifting out of the northeast as we go into tomorrow. And for tomorrow afternoon, we'll have the opportunity to warm all the way up to 78 degrees, almost 80 actually for us for the Jackson area. Birmingham 75, mostly sunny skies, and Baton Rouge 79 degrees, 78 for us actually in Shreveport. And it looks like we'll continue to get a chance to enjoy relatively mild conditions. So here's a summary of our forecast for today. We're looking for a high of 70 degrees, winds out of the northwest. Tonight we drop to 48, clearing up, winds out of the northeast. And then for tomorrow, 78 as the sunshine is back in full swing. Finally, here's a look at the extended forecast. Now we'll hold off on a significant chance of rain until Sunday, 60% chance of rain. That's Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening. That's a look at your forecast. Back to you.
All right. Thank you, Paul. We appreciate the weather update. And registration is open for a run walk called Run Up for Downs. Two organizations are beneficiaries of the event, the Little Lighthouse and Central Mississippi Down Syndrome Society. And here to tell us all about the event is Brent Lape. And the golden rule of TV, anytime you can bring on a beautiful, cute baby to show the audience, that never hurts. Tell us about Lily.
Lily is 6 months old. We found out when she was about 6 days old. We got genetic tests back that we found out she does have Down syndrome. So that kind of spearheaded running for Lily. It kind of started out to where it was more just kind of my coping. Me and my brother, we decided that we were going to run 321 miles in support of Lily. Kind of with family and friends support that went from just running for Lily to kind of just so much more than us, so much more than Lily. So we kind of, running for Lily is, the whole mission is to promote Down syndrome awareness and acceptance. Okay,
excellent. Now just tell us, I mean, we see a beautiful baby here, but tell us about, you know, the obstacles you have with raising a child with Down syndrome.
To be honest, I don't think we've really hit all the obstacles that a lot of parents have hit so far. Right now we have a lot more doctor visits than most people probably go through, but I mean, other than that, I mean, she's a normal baby. I mean, there's nothing really different about her that when we see another child. So I mean, she's developing great, and we couldn't ask for anything better.
Well, the event, again, designed to educate and kind of raise awareness about Down syndrome. Exactly. Tell us about the event in particular and how people can participate.
It is the 3.21 Run Up for Downs. It'll be on May 11th at Old Trace Park in Ridgeland. We'll have a 1 mile kids fun run at 5:30 p.m. And this will be a little different. It'll be a evening run as opposed to a morning run. Hopefully more people will decide, you know, they can actually come to an evening run.
Yeah, those 7 a.m., 8 a.m. runs, they're kind of tough to make, and hopefully it'll be cooled off by that time.
Hopefully. And we'll also have a 3.21 run walk at 6 p.m. And following all that, we'll have food, drinks, music. We'll have jump zones for the kids. I mean, we really want this to be a family event, not just something, you know, you come and participate in the run and you leave. You know, we want this to be a good awareness event. People get to see some of the kids from some from the Little Lighthouse and from the Mustard Seed. Both of them will be there.
And I imagine once you've, you know, obviously since you've had Lily, what kind of networking has gone on where you've met other families?
With others? It has been incredible because Lily is the second person I've ever met with Downs. Kristen's cousin is the first one. So, I mean, just really, I didn't know anybody else with Downs. So, I mean, I think that was where a lot of the fear kind of came in when we first got the news. But the network of family and friends, especially with Central Mississippi Down Syndrome Society, has been incredible.
And imagine a lot of support coming with that. And if you want to continue to support Lily and the Lape family and pretty much embrace this community, just go ahead and get signed up for this race. Run Up for Downs, the run walk. It's going to be Saturday, May 11th at 5:30, Old Trace Park in Ridgeland. And you can also find out more information at Run for Lily. That's 1L, L-I-L-Y, runforlily.com.
Runningforlily.com.
Running for Lily. Okay, we'll make sure and get that right at some point. All right, registration $30. We do have a promo code you can take advantage of, WLBT Save 5.
Okay.
And that'll be a nice incentive there. Again, Brent, thank you so much for coming on and introducing us to Lily. All right. Well, coming up, the Mississippi Symphony Orchestra ends the Bravo series with Rite of Spring. Details on that right after the break. Welcome back, everyone. Rite of Spring is how the Mississippi Symphony Orchestra will wrap up its Bravo series. A special reception will follow the concert, and special guest right now, the Trumpet of the Swan, is also going to be a part of the event, and Michael Beatty joins us at midday to give us some more details about all the great stuff you have on the horizon for the MSO. Tell us about this event. I imagine there's a lot of build up to it.
There is a lot, because there are a lot of moving parts in this concert. It's the closing concert of our Selby and Richard McRae Foundation Bravo series, and we're really excited about it. So we're doing something unusual. Millsaps Choir and alumni singers are joining us for a Sam Jones piece called Trumpet of the Swan. The text is a Eudora Welty story. And Sam Jones was born right here in Jackson, went to school here, went on to have a national, international career in composing serious music. So it's really neat to have him back and to do this piece. And then we're closing the evening with Stravinsky's Rite of Spring. You know, 100 years ago when it was performed, it caused a riot.
Really?
Yeah, it was written as music for a ballet, and between the unusual dance steps and the rhythms of the music, Paris nearly blew up.
Wow.
So it sounds very different to us now. It doesn't sound bizarre because we're 100 years later. It's really exciting, thrilling music, and tons of musicians on the stage because it calls for things like bass trumpet and an instrument called a Wagner tuba and all of that. So we're thrilled to be able to do it, and lucky to have the sponsorship of Wells Fargo Advisors and Nancy Ann Branton to make it all possible for next Saturday night, the 20th.
For the folks in MSO and all the musicians, tell me the excitement in going into one of these projects.
Well, of course, there's a lot of personal practice on the part of the musicians and the choir, and we've been posting on Facebook the choir preparations. Our conductor goes there, and the musicians have to do the same thing. This piece is very intricate and very shifting in its rhythms, so they have to have their part ready. And then we're actually having more rehearsals than usual for this concert with full orchestra. This piece is on the dream list for musicians because it's one of the icons of the 20th century, and it's so engaging for the audience that it's just win-win. So there's a lot of backstage stuff going on. We had a little drama finding Wagner tubas because people don't just own them. So we ended up renting ours from the Pittsburgh Symphony.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, you found a way to get it going.
We did.
Awesome stuff. Now, for folks who want to check it out, how can they go about doing that?
msorchestra.com. or 601-960-1565.
Okay, excellent. We have the information on the screen. If you want more information on the Bravo 5, Stravinsky's Rite of Spring, again, Saturday, April 20th at 7:30. That's going to be Thalia Mara Hall, Mississippi Symphony Orchestra. Again, so much for joining us, Michael.
Thank you. Pleasure.
All right, next at midday, our pet of the week has had a very rough start in life. Meet Swayze after the break.